Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mihir Shah once again with another video. In this video, we are going to solve university question paper for the year April 2025 under the subject Commodity and Derivative Market. Again, a very important video for all the TYBMS Sem V student. In this video, we are going to solve all the practical problem sum that had appeared in Commodity and Derivative Market for the year April 2025. So let us see one by one what sum had appeared in the paper and how to solve them in the most easiest and simplest manner. Okay, the very first question, if the cost of 10 grams 24 karat gold in the spot market is 54,000 and the locker rent is 1,000, for 3 months insurance is 500 and interest rate is 7% per annum, calculate the fair value for 3 months future contract on gold. Now this is sum which is based on future payoff. Okay, interest rate, they haven't mentioned it about compound interest, so we have to consider it as simple interest. Okay, so first step, we note down the formula for simple interest future value. So fair value of future, okay, sum based on fair value. The fair value of future is equal to spot price into 1 plus R into N divided by 12. Now the spot price will be made up of three things. First, 54,000 spot price of gold, the locker rent 1,000 and 3 months ka insurance which is 500. The period is also 3 months, so that's the reason we can take the value directly. The rate is 7%, so that becomes 0.07, and the number of months for 3 months, so we'll consider that 3. So when you total it up, it comes to 54,000 plus 1,000 plus 500 into 1 plus 0.07 into 3 divided by 12. So spot rate or the spot price into the simple interest. So when you add up, we get this as 55,500 into, now remember, you first divide 3 divided by 12 into 0.07 plus 1. So we get it as 1.0175. Lastly, we multiply 55,500 into 1.0175. We get the answer as 56,471.25. This is the fair value of future contract on gold. Okay, 7 marks, very simple sum. Just need to apply the formula and get the values. So you all can go through this sum. With this, the sum gets done. Okay, with this part, you all can go through it once.
पंजीकरण हुआ है।
Okay, now the next sum. So this is the first sum. The second sum was based on Mr. Hisham takes a short position on call option. So remember, this is call option sum. Short position is seller's payoff of Tuba Industry Limited at an exercise price of 100 with premium of 30 rupees. Calculate the profit or loss. So see, this is the same sum. This is wrongly printed in the question paper. Calculate the profit or loss on the option position of Mr. Hisham if the spot price on the expiry was 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Also draw the payoff diagram for the same. Now, when such questions are given, the very first thing you need to make a table. The first column of the table will be exercise price and spot price. So spot price is the value which they are given us 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40 and 150. Exercise price is 100 for all. First two things are from the question. Next we need to find as intrinsic value. Intrinsic value is very simple. Now this is call option short position, that is seller's payoff. So remember, the rule for seller payoff is till the price where your spot is equal to X, everything will be 0. and after that there will be negatives. Okay, so 110 minus 100, so 100 minus 110, 100 minus 120, 130, 140, 150. So that will become negative 10, negative 20, negative 30, negative 40, negative 50. Now remember, the rules I've already uploaded in the previous videos. Okay, so if you want to go through the rules, check the option sums individual videos which we have made, or the revision video. In that you will come to know why we are putting those values as 0 and thereafter the negatives. Okay. Next, after intrinsic value, we have call premium. Now since you are selling, short position means to sell, so you will be receiving. Okay, the moment I sell, we'll receive. So receiving call premium, that is 30 rupees, or 30 rupees in all the cases. And lastly, profit and loss. So 30 minus 0, 30 minus 0. So up to the point where everything is 0, the profit will be 30. Thereafter, 30 minus 10, 30 minus 20, 30 minus 30, 30 minus 40 and 30, 50. We will get the profit as 20, 10, 0, negative 10 and negative 20. That is the payoff table that we have created for options. Now they have also asked us to draw the payoff diagram. So in order to draw the diagram, see here I have drawn. So on the x-axis, we note down the spot price 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40 and 50. On x and y-axis, we note down the profits. So 10, 20, 30, 40, negative 10, 20, 30, 40. First thing, you mark the intrinsic value. So 0 up to 100, it is everything 0. So 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 is all 0, 0, 0. Thereafter, negative 10, negative 20 onwards. So negative 10, negative 20, negative 30, 40 and negative 50. Then we joined it. That is our intrinsic value line. Same way we have to do for profit and loss. So 30, 30, 30, 30. So all that is in one line. Then 20, 10, 0, negative 10 and negative 20. That is the payoff line for profit and loss. So this is how you all have to draw call option seller's payoff or short position payoff diagram. Okay, with that, this sum also comes to an end. Very simple, just have to follow certain rules. You all can go through it once. Okay, next. Spot price of silver is 4,200. Locker rent is 700 per annum. Insurance is 550 for 6 months. Interest rate on borrowed fund is 12% per annum. Calculate the fair value of 3 months future contract compounded monthly. Okay, so this is now compound interest based sum. Similar to, it is again fair value but compound. So the formula will come fair value of future spot price into 1 plus r upon 12 raised to the power of n. Spot price may we have silver 4,200. Locker rent, now see, it's a 3 months future contract. 700 per annum, so it will be 700 into 3 divided by 12. And insurance is for 6 months, so 550 into 3 divided by 6. We only need for 3 months, okay? So we get 4,200 plus 175, that is 700 into 3 divided by 12, and insurance is 275. Okay, 550 ka half, because for 6 months we only need for 3 months. Into 1 plus r was 0.12, 12%, and number of year is 3, so that is raised to the power of 3. So we add up 4,200 plus 175 plus 275, we get the value as 4620. 1 plus 0.12 upon 12 raised to the power of 3, we get it as 1.030301. You multiply this, we get the value as 4760. So that's the fair value of future when it is compounded monthly. But remember the thing, if it is 3 months, everything has to be 3 months. Now this was a 6 months, so we have to take it for 3. 700 per annum, we'll have to take it for 3 months. Okay, so this is how you'll have to solve the sum based on fair value of future based on compound interest. So you all can go through it once. Okay, now along with that, the last sum. Okay, lastly, Rahul shorts a call option of XYZ Limited at an exercise price of 1200 with a premium of rupees 40. Calculate the profit or loss for Rahul if the spot price on expiry was 1180, 1190 and so on. And also draw the payoff diagram. So it is similar. Again, this is a short, meaning you're selling the call option. So similar columns, we'll have exercise and spot price. In spot, we have written all the values. Exercise, we have written all the values. Intrinsic, may remember, under short, call option, intrinsic value will be 0 up to the point where spot and exercise are same. After that, it will become negative. So negative 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Premium, you're selling, you're going to receive the premium of 40 rupees, so plus 40 everywhere. And profit and loss will be call minus the intrinsic value. So 40 minus 40, 40 minus 40. Then 40 minus 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So we'll get that 40, 40, 40. Thereafter we get 30, 20, 10, 0, negative 10, negative 20, negative 30, negative 40. Similar, exactly similar to the previous sum it was. And now we need to make the payoff diagram. So same way, on the x-axis, note down the spot rate. And intrinsic value will be 0, 0, 0 up to 1200. Thereafter it is negative 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on. Profit for the 3 periods were 40 and thereafter it started to fall 30, 20, 10, 0, negative 10 and so on. Okay. So this is how you all had to solve this particular sum, which was based on call option by seller's payoff or short position. Okay. So you can go through it once. Okay, chalo. So I hope everyone have understood all the 4 sums which were asked in this particular paper. Chalo, with that we'll be ending this video here. Thank you.